Yo, 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 Miss Q, it's your boy Anthony here with
Jayden,
for the week 13 weekly Waspel, and today I feel like this was a pretty straightforward gospel as we've like really reflected on this in class, and so always starting off like tradition. What did you get from this, Jayden?
So what I've read through this gospel is like, we don't know like when he'll come, but there will be signs to when he does. Um, I feel as if um, the like mostly the whole like message about this one is like be prepared for when he does come because you never know when he will. So do what you can now to have a better chance of like proving yourself. I'm worthy.
Mm-hmm.
Um, though I do say that it seems kind of as always I do have doubts. I don't believe really anyone can come back from the dead.
Fair.
Like I know in the Bible it did say like, oh yeah, he reincarnated and then ascended to heaven, but it's kind of, ain't it convenient that no one saw him reincarnate?
That's fair. In the sense of like a modern sense where we don't really see a lot about like there's this disconnection between the early Catholic Church and the current church right now because it's been like 2,000 years and all this stuff. So it makes sense that some people don't have that strong belief, but I feel like this gospel truly does add in with the other fact of just being prepared in general. That's a basic life thing that we should all know. And of course, I understand you're like, it's a bit like, come on.
Yeah.
He came back from the dead and all this. So that's really understandable because me as a Catholic, I don't really have a defense for that because
That's fair,
I
yeah.
can't, I don't got any evidence, at least like eyewitness testimony for myself that I can prove. But
To
other than
agree
that,
with this gospel though, I am a big believer in like, oh yeah, do what you can now because like you only have so much time in this world.
True.
You don't know when your time might come. So do what you want now. Have fun. Be kind. Just like I, I'm a firm believer in like, oh yeah, you gotta do as much as you can now while you're still like on this plane. Gotta do as much as you can. Make maybe change lives, have fun. It's a big like rule of mine through life.
amen, amen. I say to that I feel for many of us that making the most out of our time, which is also another thing about this gospel, which is don't just stand there, do something, you know? I
Exactly.
feel like that is a very important thing for this gospel. You have anything else to add?
Um, I know I know that it does say like well not say but it implies death is scary and like we fear the unknown. But I feel as if we as humans in our everyday lives do as much as we can and like you know be kind and like do things that we feel as if are right, then we wouldn't fear the unknown because we have that feeling of like, oh yeah, I've done as much as I can for life. I've done as much as I can in this life to make it the best.
Amen. I feel like that's a very beautiful message right there. And that death is definitely scary because for many people when I mean like when you're dead you don't like come back and like explain what happened. So I feel like that
That'll make detective work way too easily.
it adds into the belief of like just being prepared as always
Right.
from this gospel because you never know when death is gonna come, and worst part, when you die you don't know how it's gonna be.
No.
You could go into heaven just like as you could be, well, specifically you could be judged just as Catholics believe
Purgatory.
after death, yeah, purgatory and all that, heaven, hell, purgatory, and you could also possibly just poof nothing.
No.
So it's definitely, I feel, a message of trying to make things the most out of your life.
Right. Um, I think that's everything I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I feel like from this week's gospel, we're really getting this theme of like preparation and making the most out of your life. So I feel like that's very
Humbleness,
important. Yep, humbleness. All those simple but important reminders, virtuous deeds.
Right.
So I feel like this is a very good gospel, and I feel like we've really both realized that it's just about making the most out of things. Okay, Miss Q. I don't really know what to add to this. It was pretty straightforward with signs and all that, but
Yeah.
Okay.
I've run out of questions, so you're
Yep.
good here.
okay. Bye, Miss Q.
Bye.